Alright, this is the invitational match between Nebula and Velocity.
Now entering King's Row.
True self is without form.
Ah, the sight of one of my finest kills. That day...
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Okay, right now, Nebula showing Goat. Sadly, Ninja swapped off Hanzo, his best Hanzo NA. Ultimate getting a lot of space. Good ult charge off the bat. Like an interesting range comp here. They triple DPS, Hanzo, McCree, Ashe, and then Rhine solo tank. They're going high ground. Gonna want to rotate. First fight taking a while for Velocity to engage in on. They're going even farther up, it looks like. Probably gonna want to rotate a little bit more here. Rhine drops, ultimate getting dangerously low. Nice, nice. The only problem here is they probably have all DPS ults, considering we're playing goats. Ana with the hard throw. Unfortunate boot there. Good beat. Fortunate there. Ultimate's probably not going to want to charge into the grav there when they're Rhino Shatter. Should probably just play careful. They're swapping over to the Moira instead of Ana now. Velocity swapping over to it. Bob coming out from Velocity. Goes down front line, a little bit weaker here. Good zoning Diva Bomb, forces out beat. Able to take out their Rhine. Come on, spawn camp him, spawn camp him, spawn camp him, spawn camp him, please, 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 please. Spawn camp him. Alright. Both tank ults, and then ninjas is coming online as well. Almost 6 ultimates here for Nebula. And then Velocity swaps over to a Zarya from Lucia, so we've got the Moira healing, but it's still not as much as I'd probably like. Big Shatter. Shouldn't need any more ults here. Only 2 ults required there, really good job. Can't get the charge because of the bubble. Very unfortunate. It's a risky play, not gonna pay off for Nebula. Probably should have gone for a more traditional play, like a just Grav Diva Bomb. However, they can still take point back using that same combination. Take a look at Pocket's perspective. Still a winnable fight here if we can get a good grab. However, it looks like we're not going to be committing to it, despite putting in trance. At that point, you can afford to say, okay, we're down 2, We've got the game-winning, fight-winning combo. I think that would have been a smart play. Very big shatter, not sure if anyone's gonna be a follow-up on it. We got that Ryan? No. They've now got a Zen. Zen more interesting. Still not really a combination coming out. We've had the Grav, which we could have put Diva Bomb into. The Shatter, where we could have put Diva Bomb into. Huge bash from Cyber. Good Diva Bomb there. Gonna win the fight. It's not the person to teabag. You're supposed to teabag the Ashe. So now, 2 ultimates for this fight. Probably gonna be having a Shatter at some point, as well as probably a Grav. Bob and Moira ult. Fortunate there. The beat doesn't get off in time. Not sure if Nebula will be able to contest. Nope.
True self is without form.
For your own safety, get behind the barrier.
Check. Everyone squared away?
Beacon attack commences in 30 seconds.
Looks like I have time to do some research.
Zen goes on attack from Nebula. Can say Ryan, Zarya, Zen, Moira comp. We've got McCree and a Junk. Junk goes down, Ryan charges in. Lots of low critical markers on side Nebula. However, it looks like they could still win the fight. The McCree with the double kill on the flank. And now the 3rd kill. And gets the DMAC. This McCree really needs to be dealt with. Good block there. Shatter doesn't find anyone, but the Diva Bomb does find the McCree. Great pin onto the Zarya. She goes down, Zen next, and Ryan right after. The Tire is going to be invested into the fight. Only going to find ultimate. In the long term, seemingly a waste of an ult, as the junk goes down and ultimate will get a shorter spawn. Nice volley coming out from Antonier on solo. Ultimate getting close to another shatter. Pocket is very close to a grab. Big grab there. Gets both tanks. Zarya and Ryan immediately go down. No more ults should be put into the fight. Now we're gonna get our supports and tanks fully armored up for the next fight. Looking like it's going to be a quick cap of second point. Siberians pushing up with solo, gets Wakanda forever. The McCree, who's been doing very good so far this game. Now only Zen on cart. Point capped. A two-man High Noon extinguishes the fire for Nebula. Probably could have been dealt with if the shatter had been saved. Could have gone for a bomb shatter. We just been a little bit more patient. Nebula's still with the bomb. Huge boob! Holy crap. Pog. It's looking like Nebula will cap with plenty of time in their time bank. Mercy going down, Ryan soon to follow. Only a Hanzo on point. Muda takes him down. Teabagging the right person this time, and Brennan talking trash for a little bit of the week in advance prior to the game. Fight is not over quite yet. Still a few people left, and Velocity making a return onto point. However, health pools might not last in time, as Nebula just rolling right through him. One more person still on point. It's the Tracer. And the point is capped. Nebula with the team kill, and gonna have about 3 minutes or so to capture one tick of King's Row, point A.
True self is without form.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I hope this doesn't take too long. I have a show to put on.
I would expect it would be rather easy for Nebula to be able to get one tick in 3 minutes. They were able to do it in only They're able to get it in their first push and able to cap in 2 pushes. See a Zen and a Rhine. A Sim now. Interesting pick. Don't really see too many Sims. Nebula unsure where to go. They go through Hotel. See a Bastion. Bastion gonna have to be focused. There he goes. And Rhine with him. Zarya soon to follow. Pocket kinda just bubbling people and shooting. And it seems to be working. This Nebula gets a team kill. And with it, the game. Map 1 over to Nebula. One more guarantees a series win. Here we see Soult. It's really PogChamp boop. Getting 3 people, follows up, ends up killing Moira. And then the Hanzo for the 5k, including 3 environmentals. Nebula and Velocity going to a second map on Horizon Colony. Pause now. Not quite sure why. Maybe a player's inactive, or perhaps a discrepancy with the map pick. Looks like Anton Ye is supposed to be subbed out for Visco. So we're going to be getting that sub in now. The game should resume shortly.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Looks like a triple tank dive coming out from Velocity, Winston, Diva, Hammond. 3 are on point right now. We'll see you. Gonna rotate on. Now swapping over to a more traditional style of goats, except in a Ana instead of the Lucio. This is typically seen on 2CP maps, as Ana can just provide more on the long sight lines. It's gonna be a long hold required from Nebula here. 5 minutes. And 40 seconds. Sorry, instead of Diva now, Velocity. Good shatter. I'm not sure how it did not get the Lucio. Nano coming onto the high energy Zarya. Doing a lot of damage right now. Has the graph, not gonna need it as the fight is over. No Transcendence available, so Ninja's gonna go down. However, this is gonna be the only kill picked up from the Grav. Muda getting incredibly close to a trance. Farming up their 3 tanks. Uses it right when he gets it, just in the nick of time. Giving our tanks a lot of space to work with. Now pressuring out the Zarya. Discord. She should fall. She does. Winston will probably go next. So far, a good hold on point B thus far from Nebula. No Diva on this side of Velocity, so pretty easy grab. Ultimate with a big shatter going down. However, just getting the beat off. This fight is still winnable as Muda does have trance. Gonna be able to stall it for just a little bit of time. Does not get pocket, however. Looks like that will probably be it. Yes. The game is paused, although no one is left. Guessing because Muted Donut was a sub and they just paused it, assuming that he was, assuming he was a player and left.
Switching sides. commences in 30 seconds.
Embrace tranquility.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
Looking like a Lucio Zen Sombra Genji dive. Coming out, they have a Sim Reinhardt Moira comp. Interesting. Nebula might need to swap. A Sim variant of goats.
Behind you.
Nebula, it looks like they're going back to swap. Probably the smart decision. Ryan, Saria, and a Brig. So although taking a minute, Nebula now is a good comp. Shield going down, I'm just gonna want to engage and stop playing too much of a poke. It's a fairly even fight at this point. Sim goes down, Ryan follows right after Diva Mac down, and that should probably spell the end of point A for Velocity. Nebula with a good amount of ults coming online. 2 should be online for the beginning of next fight, and then about 3 others will come on by the end. It's going to be a action-packed fight. Velocity drops a Zarya, however, even though I assume that they had a grab. No one found on the Shatter, but the Brig goes down right after. Ultimate pinned, gets a interesting pause. I'm pretty sure that was an accident. Nebula with an advantage at this point. Velocity just trickling in. Good graph to get the Hammond. Now the Tracer actually going down as well. Good counter charge to buy some time and space. And a very good attack. Smart decision to swap.
Score 2 to 2. Switching sides. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Get behind the barrier.
Another 5,000 IQ pause coming out from Muda. Currently interesting defense with low healing for a bunker comp. Typically you'd see Mercy from solo ulted to damage boost the Junkrat and the Hanzo. And also to resurrect anyone. Good boop to keep him away. Triple tank dive coming back out. Monkey goes down very quickly. Ninja on point contesting. Cyber drops. So is the rest of Nebula, for the most part, aside from Ultimate and Muda staying on the high ground, doing a lot of damage, a lot of work coming in. Appears as though Nebula's comp more so focused on quickly bursting down a target using the speed and just overall high damage from the double projectile plus Discord. Only 35 seconds for Velocity to even get a tick. Nebula's 5 minutes in the bank. Hammond gonna get a big pile driver, but getting low, and their Monkey going down right away. Cyber taken out, however, from the D.Va, so roughly even fight. And now the Lucio goes down, making it a little bit more interesting. D.Va bomb to zone off point, not gonna find anyone, however buys some space and time for Nebula. Trance comes out and mines from Velocity. It looks like they have the advantage in this fight. They've got space, they've got time, got health. However, some big plays here. 2-3 going down. Good turnaround, some ultimates, and some just overall clutch plays. Look like they're actually gonna give Nebula the point win. Really good comeback there. Not even giving up a single tick. Nebula has 5 minutes now to get one tick. Similar to King's Row, where they had 3 minutes and did it in only one fight. I would expect something similar here.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
High ground comp. The Orisa for Velocity 8. Triple DPS, triple support right now from Nebula. I assume this is just for fun, considering that they have 5 minutes to work with. However, a little unprofessional if it doesn't work out. Big disappointment. For some reason I can't spectate Ultimate.
Ready for duty.
Okay, now Nebula looking to swap to a regular thing.
Nothing's gonna stop me.
Floss is gonna need to drop. 2 coming out from the tire, and a DMAC. This fight is probably over. Cyber drops quickly after. Perhaps some miracle from Pocket, who's at high energy on the Zarya. Not gonna happen. Nebula is now down to 3 minutes to cap, and I assume the Velocity has a fairly good ult advantage. So this could very well go the way of Velocity due to their ultimate economy. Good beat coming out from both sides actually. Is Orissa's getting really low for Velocity. Down goes Brennan. Huge shatter, getting 2, both gonna go down. Moira quickly goes down as well. Our Diva and Tracer are the only ones left. And this win secures a series victory over Velocity. And now Nebula looks for the 3-0 sweep.
Play the game.
Going on to our third and final map, one of my favorites, probably my favorite control point, or King of the Hill map in the game. I'm sure that a lot of people could actually say that. Lijiang Tower, and I believe that Nebula should do pretty fine here, considering that they're a very good Rhine team that run very good Reinhardt. Typically support him well. Ultimate, good Reinhardt player. I expect some goats on Control Center. Then maybe some stuff to spice it up on Night Market, and possibly dive on Gardens.
My business?
Check this out.
I'm in air. Five, four, three, two, one. Round one. Capture the objective.
Five DPS and an Ana on the side of Nebula. At this point, just messing around, I assume.
You get me riled up.
One shot, one kill.
Taking the objective. Support requested.
Alliance recommend.
Gale the Mahal.
I needed that.
I'm ready to unleash the molten core.
Time is on my side.
My ultimate is ready.
No one can hide from my sight.
Onwards to Ragnarok. I'll have you good as new.
Velocity really just unsure how to push into this. I'm honestly surprised. I've had plenty of time. Some 4 DPS coming out from Nebula. 4 DPS and 2 healers. Mercy getting down to 1 HP. Not sure if that's going to be followed up on.
Heads up, they're back for more!
By the dragon.
Eyes on the bad guy.
So, I keep you healed.
It's not going to be easy for Nebula to push into and retake. However, getting 2 kills, but then one gets res and 2 kills come out from Velocity onto Nebula. Make that 3. Perhaps it's time for a change off of this very interesting, highly irrational, semi-delusional comp that Nebula is running.
76, reporting for duty.
Feel the healing beat. Oh, let's break it.
Great evasion from ultimate, but not going to be enough. Mercy goes down, and Ninja finds 2 kills before taking out himself, and Nebula's gonna lose this one.
True self is without form.
Never stop fighting for what you believe in.
Nebula winning the fight on point, but no healers there to help them. So they're just gonna have to brawl and hope they can win out against 3 projectiles, and sorry, not looking like it will work.
Lucio coming at you.
Zenyatta is here. Walk in harmony.
Like a goats swap for Nebula running Zen goats now. Good swap here, as there's not too much frontline presence for Velocity. They've got the Rhine, they've got the Zarya and the Brig. However, double projectile and Mercy as the only primary healer, with Brigitte as another healer, however, does not provide as much healing. They're gonna need. Dragon's gonna get close to finding some people, and Nebula pushing the way through after that. Big barrage coming from behind, getting 2 before going down. Mercy gets the res. Muda gets him to 1 HP. He goes down. Fair on Muda. Discord, 1 HP. Pocket with another kill. Nebula should make their way into points soon, as they do have numbers at the moment. Pushing on to Hanzo. Brigitte with the Discord. Ingress on the... Muda goes down, so no more Discord this fight. It's gonna be a little bit harder to clean up without Discord for means more damage. Yet Nebula does get the flip. Reinhardt goes down. Pharmacy's still in the sky. So Nebula needing to hold on. If they lose one fight, it's going to be pretty hard to retake. 72% is very doable, however, pushing into it, they will be forced to make some quick movements. Not too much time to poke as they would like to with a Zengoad, so they need to take the fight now and try and win out from here. No man grab. The beat definitely helps. So they're able to get the Pharah. Soul had killed through the trance somehow. But not gonna matter, as Nebula is gonna clean up here. Off the back of both support ults. And still having 3 tank ults and the Brigitte ult coming online. I would assume that Velocity has very little to work with, considering they use their Brigitte ult, Hanzo ult, Feral, and both tank ults very recently. So it's going to be a very hard match to win at this point. With very few ults, and probably only 1 fight left. Big Earth Shatter from Velocity, so unaware that they had it. Could spell end for Nebula at this point. However, they will probably have 1 more fight. Gonna have the rally to help them get back, and all 3 tank ultimates online. Gonna need to move fast. 2 point. Two grabs here. 3 going down for Nebula. This looks like it's it.